Hey guys, and welcome to another acting tips video with me, Dineo Rasirile. If it is your first time tuning in, welcome to my channel where I share not only acting tips but also film fun facts and as well as my journey and growth in the TV and film industry. So if you want a front row seat, go ahead, become a VIP and click that subscribe button so that you do not miss a thing. So today I am going to be sharing a video, some tips on how to break down and analyze your audition script. So in our beautiful, exciting industry, what normally happens is that you'll get sent an audition script most of the time the day before. So on average, you'll usually have a day or two to prepare for your audition. In the very rare occasion, sometimes you do find those very generous productions and casting directors that aren't that pressed for time, and you might, be fortunate enough to have about a week to prepare, but that does not happen often. So you have to get into the habit of learning how to break down a script very quickly, analyze it, pull out all the important information that you possibly can to create your character, learn your script, and give your best and most authentic performance as quick as possible. So today I am going to be showing you exactly how to do that. And basically there are a number of different elements in a script that you should probably be aware of, understand why it's there and what it means. And that's what we're going to be looking at today. So let's get right into it. So usually when I receive my script, the very first thing I do is I print it out. I'm very analog like that, and I just feel like it's easier for me to work with paper because I can just like scribble on it, highlight it, make notes and so on. So it works very well for me to just print out my script and then I can just like get right into work. For the purpose of today's video, I'm going to be using this mock script that I found online. I'm going to put the details in the video and as well as in my description box. So I found this site and it has like a bunch of scripts that you can use to practice. Obviously you can't like go and use it for commercial purposes or whatever, but it's a nice place where you can get like some practice scripts while you are waiting for work. So the very first thing that you will see at the top is the title of the production as well as who it is written by. Then you will have at the top what is called a slug line. So it reads as exterior, apartment, balcony, night. So the slug line basically gives you the setting of the scene that we're about to do as well as the time. So now you know you're outside. You're standing on a balcony outside and it's nighttime. So that's already given you some information. So if this is set in South Africa, is it winter? Is it summer? But it already gives you like what energy you are, working with. So right after the slug line, we have what is called the action line. And here is a chunk of information and it tells you what is about to happen in the scene. So if we read this one, it says, Ash checks their watch, and if you notice, Ash is in capital letters, so that already tells you that that's one of the characters that is in this scene. Sometimes under the slug line, they'll also have in brackets the name of all the characters, the main characters that will be in the scene, but in this case, it's not there, but you do usually see it on a script. So Ash checks their watch, just minutes left until midnight. They look up and out at the city before them and sigh through their nose. They're standing on the large wraparound balcony of a nice apartment. Inside, a New Year's Eve party is in full swing. Out here in the cold, various guests have stepped out for various reasons. For fresh air, for a smoke, for a break from the crowd, for privacy with one another. Ash does their best to ignore the lot of them, to keep their distance. They check their watch again. The sounds of the party crescendo for a moment as the sliding balcony door is quickly opened and closed. Out of the party steps Ash's friend, Charlie, carrying a bottle of champagne and 2 glasses. Charlie joins Ash by the railing. Right, so this has already given you a whole bunch of other information that you can use for your performance in your audition. So now you know there are two people in this scene, Ash and Charlie. Now, we've already heard that they're at a party, right? And the party is in full swing. There's a whole bunch of people. And we've heard that it's New Year's Eve. So now, if this is based in South Africa, we know that New Year's Eve is at the height of summer. So it's a summer's night. It's sexy. It's, you know, it's a vibe. But also we know that this person, Ash, is not really trying to mix with the crowd. So that already gives you the type of attitude or energy that this person is carrying. So use your action line. Try and find little bits of information that you can use so that when you start your scene, which is what we're getting into, which is the dialogue, you already have something that you're thinking about. You have something that you are imagining, that you're visualizing as you begin. So right after the action line now, we have our dialogue. And the way it is written is that you'll have the character's name in capital, centered, and then right under that you'll have the character's words. So usually what you would then do is you'd find your character, highlight them so it's easier for you to see what you're saying. I've just chosen Charlie for the purpose of this video, and then that's how you then go for it. So you will notice right under Charlie's name, there are words that are written in brackets. Those are called parentheticals. I hope I am saying it correctly. And basically what that is it gives the character a little bit of information in terms of what the intent is behind what they're saying, a little action that they're doing while they're saying their words. In this case, Charlie is pouring drinks. In the next one, Ash is taking a glass. Sometimes it'll say like maybe the attitude or the intent behind what is being said. Sometimes they'll put sarcastic or rolls eyes or whatever, and that gives you a little bit more to work with in terms of what exactly this character is feeling, is thinking, is doing. Then also when you find that there's a break in the dialogue and the same character is still going to speak. So if you go here, you'll see Charlie says something. He says, "Drink again and I'll tell you." Then you have an action line. Ash drinks, Charlie doesn't. Now next to Charlie's name, you'll see there, once again in brackets, it says continued. So you'll have words like continued, you'll have words like more, and that just tells you that the same character is still speaking, but there's just been a break in the dialogue, and you pay attention to those things to see what is busy happening. Now, the other thing that I just want to bring to your attention is, just as I mentioned, that as you start your dialogue, you need to be aware of what just happened or what is about to happen so that you can have something to visualize. You can make the decision to start your scene with a certain type of energy. The same goes for the end of the scene. So if you go right to the end of the scene, you'll see there's the action line, and it says 3, 2, 1, the party erupts, champagne, cheering, laughter, hugs, kisses, and Ash and Charlie together in the middle of it all. Now you as an actor, you can now decide, because obviously in your audition room, you don't have all that stuff. You don't have the fireworks, you don't have the crowd, you don't have the champagne bottle, you don't have all of these things. You don't even have Ash. It's just you, and you have to imagine and envision all of this. But if you have this information, you have more information to create your choices with, to make your choices with. So this ends on a high. And if you pay attention to the dialogue over here, we can see that there's a bit of flirtatiousness between Charlie and Ash. They've just had their little moment. But then at the end, they kind of, come back to the party, but between them, there's still that electricity. So in your audition, you now have a lot of information that you can use in order to make your choices. There's a flirtiness, there's an excitement, there's a what is going to happen after this? Are Ash and Charlie going to get together after the countdown? You know what I mean? So I absolutely love, this is like my favorite part when it comes to preparing for an audition, is looking for all the information in between, paying attention to the action lines, paying attention to everything that is written on the script, because going for an audition is not all just about memorizing your lines. There's so many things that you can use in order to help you to create an authentic character, and also to just, in that moment, give a performance that is just so rich and memorable. All right, so that was a mouthful. I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions, please do pop them in the comment section. Before I go, I have exciting news. So the trailer for Justice Served is out. Justice Served is a Netflix series that I recently just finished shooting. I have shared some behind the scenes vlogs with you guys, but I just never told you what I was busy working on. So the trailer literally just got posted on Netflix SA's page, and I am so nervous. I'm so excited. I haven't seen it yet. I thought when it comes out, I'll just do a reaction video, and it's right on time. So I am gonna press play.
I am Azania Makuma, commander of the Numore. We live in the shadows, but today we come into the light.
We're ready.
Your justice belongs to the privileged elite, but we're going to change that. And you will see who he truly is. I was ordered to do it. You are the one who killed him! You will choose.
That's me!
Freedom or death. I'm innocent! I'm innocent! I'm the hero! Numare, numare!
Oh my gosh, you guys! Oh my gosh, I'm tearing. OMG, it's happening. I'm so excited. Wow. Okay, so there's a trailer for Justice Served. I'm so excited. And yeah, I just wanted to share that moment with you guys. Oh my goodness, I'm literally shaking. All right, I'm going to leave on that high emotional note. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. I hope this video was so valuable to you guys. Please do click the subscribe button. There's a lot of cool, amazing stuff to follow, to come. I'm so excited to share more footage and more of my journey leading up to the official launch premiere of Justice Served. Wow, hectic. Okay, so yes, do click that subscribe button, become a VIP, stay in the know, have a front row seat, guys, on this journey. It's about to get lit. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll see you on the next video.